For over 30 years, Dakota Digital has been making some of the best, most high-tech instrument systems for the aftermarket industry. Nearly all processes are handled in-house in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and this video will give you a taste of what we're all about. The Dakota Digital Machine Shop provides parts for every product the company sells. Computer-controlled machines precisely mill aluminum, plastics, brass, and other materials into components for instrument systems for hot rods and custom cars. Here, the machine operator loads aluminum blanks into the CNC vertical mill. The spinning tool and bed move in unison to carve the aluminum block. The coolant sprays serve three functions: remove chips and shavings from the work area, lubricate the tool, as well as keep it cool. A steady stream of coolant is necessary for a smooth finished product, as well as tool longevity. This footage has been sped up. Some bezels and housings can take several hours to fully machine. The new bezels are ready for the chrome shop after final inspection. High-density polyethylene, or HDPE for short, is used for subpanels, housings, and other components in many instrument systems. Benefits include shorter machine time, longer tool life, as well as lighter weight finished product. From a solid block to the finished lens spacer, machining takes just a few minutes. Like the machine shop, the laser room makes a contribution to every product Dakota Digital sells. From various acrylics and plastics to cardboard and mailing label material, the lasers can handle nearly anything thrown at them. Up to 2 foot by 4 foot sheets of material are loaded into the lasers, and CAD files drawn by the staff of engineers put the machines to work. Pieces are arranged as tightly as possible to cut down on waste. The overlay printers are some of the busiest machines in the building. These monsters are used to print the overlays, or gauge faces, for all analog instruments. The full sheets are trimmed by hand to more manageable sizes. The smaller sheets are then masked with contact paper. This is done to protect the front of the overlay during future processes. The masked sheets are then placed in a laser. The laser makes quick work of the thin overlay material, trimming the outside shape as well as interior holes for needle hubs and digital message centers. All of the circuit boards used in Dakota Digital products are designed in-house. The raw boards are loaded into a machine that precisely applies solder paste in preparation for component placement. The solder is the consistency of toothpaste at room temperature, making it easy to apply. The machine is depositing a small amount of solder, up to 500 dots per minute, where an electrical component will be placed later. The prepped boards move on to the surface mount machine, which will place many of the components on the board. The capacitors, resistors, and other electronic devices are kept on reels or in a tube, which makes them easy to sort, store, and load. The machine automatically feeds itself once loaded. The surface mount machine populates the boards quickly and cleanly, setting each piece into the solder paste. After a quick visual inspection, the now populated boards are loaded into an oven. The boards ride a conveyor through the oven, not unlike at a sandwich shop. The temperature and speed is specifically set to melt the solder paste, securing the components. The end result is the same as traditional solder and soldering iron, but much faster. An inspection machine looks over each board, looking for irregularities compared to a perfect sample previously programmed. Multiple cameras inside take pictures of the boards to create a three-dimensional image. Many products require components too large for the surface mount machine to handle. These parts are placed and soldered by hand by trained technicians. Here, two boards are being joined together. This is done when physical space is at a premium. Motorcycle and off-road products go through an additional step, conformal coating. This clear fluid is applied directly to the circuit boards to aid in water resistance. The machine has a program for each board, allowing the coating to be applied quickly and precisely, minimizing waste. Another trip through the oven to cure the conformal coating, and the boards are off to final assembly. This is where all of the pieces come together to make a finished product. Fixtures are used to align each piece. Here, the overlay is affixed to the diffuser panel with adhesive. The boards are then attached to the diffuser. Many hours are spent simplifying the assembly process. Internal wiring connections are made as necessary, and the rear housing is installed. With the major components installed, the new instrument system can be fired up for initial testing and calibration. Custom software allows the technician to run the system through its paces, ensuring the LCD message centers and LED backlighting systems function properly. Then, the needles are placed on the stepper motors, and testing continues. Each motor is tested individually for accurate movement. After passing the tests, the faces are cleaned with an air gun, and the clear lens is attached. A temporary protective film is positioned on the lens, and the system is placed on the burn-in rack. This process runs the VHX display head in demo mode for 24 hours and is done to ensure no systems ship out with faulty components. Completed systems are sent to packaging, where they'll be mated to a control box and sensor pack. Anti-static bags and bubble wrap are used to keep the display safe during transport. The shipping box is filled with packing peanuts, and the completed system is ready to ship out for your hot rod project. Getting new car parts is a great feeling, and we hope that unboxing your new instrument system makes you feel like a kid again, opening a long-awaited gift that you can't wait to play with. Fresh instrumentation can change the whole feel of your interior, making a vintage ride feel like new. On top of that, you'll enjoy the confidence that comes with installing American-made components that are backed by a lifetime warranty.